So I'd like to talk about the victim of abuse and their family. There's this thing that happens where when a victim who is being abused, people say, get family, how your family go dey there, this kind of thing they happen. And a lot of times when victims in those situations talk about the fact that their families are not really on their side, people then tend to look at them like, then maybe you must be the problem. If your own family are not even, are you sure you're not the problem? The thing is, people don't understand that most narcissistic men or partners tend to know how to get into the other partner's family, right? They know how to get into the family. They know how to do favors that ingratiate them into that family. So I know a friend whose wife is narcissistic. When she would do stuff, when she would hit him, beat him, these things were things I never really thought used to happen to men. But when she would do those things, she would be the one crying and be on the phone to his father. And the father, of course, hearing the woman crying, would be like, my son, what are you doing? This is not fair. He'll be shouting. And the boy would be like, God. The guy would be like, so it was that pattern of behavior. And that was also my experience. So the narcissist has a way of ingratiating themselves. In my own case, the person would be on the phone with my mom for hours, just talking. And then my mom will always be like, you never say anything, you're quiet. Why? And I'll be telling her that, listen, I don't have that type of energy to talking. So they talk. And then you don't even get a chance to be able to say anything or say your own part. And then also you learn to shut up. I know that there were a couple of times when this person would be on the phone with my mom talking. And then when let's say my mom would call me to say, hey, I need to speak to you. Like, this person is really, really talking and complaining. And then maybe when I begin to explain to my mom my own point of view, the person will begin to shout from there, oh, hey, I'll call my family. You want to kill me? Yeah. Your enemy will die, not me. But they will begin to lay curses on you. So you learn very quickly to just shut up. It's almost like they are training you to not speak. Because now, especially if for someone like me, I'm very careful around spoken words. I know that they contain power. So if I know that in trying to tell my side, what you revert to is laying curses with your tongue, I'm going to just shut up then. I'm just going to be like, I know it's a demon that is within you and I refuse to engage with that demon, So just scenarios like that. And most narcissists, like I said, they know how to get into the family. They can pay your father's bills, medical bills, your mother's medical bill. They can do something that almost hooks the family. And that's something, a talking point. It's not me that paid your this. So it's like,